Hello everyone. This is my second and final contribution to this year's Shirtwaist September. I give you my very grown-up Wednesday Addams dress. I have wanted a dress like this forever, my whole life. So this is actually the bodice of the Sew Over It Nicole dress, and I modified it by using the armscye and sleeves from the Pattern Emporium Spill the Tea blouse. I did this because the Sew Over It armscye was low, and so I didn't have full range of motion. And while I did a lot of adjustments and different fits on this bodice to try to get it to work for me, ultimately I decided that I really wanted these bigger sleeves, and I would just borrow the sleeves from a pattern I knew worked. This is all in a rayon challis. It's very soft, nicely drapey. The dress has a waist seam. I'll take the belt off so you can see. There we go. Quite a nice fit. And then the skirt is a very narrow A-line skirt. It is a modified version of the Gertie boardwalk slim skirt from her Patreon that I pretty much use on all my shirt dresses now because, one, it takes less fabric, and two, I actually think that this more slim silhouette is a little bit more flattering on me. It gives like a nice long line, and it keeps me from being overwhelmed by too much fabric because I'm only 5'3", so I'm not a super tall person. So sometimes a big skirt can make me feel a little bit like this is too much. I really love this. I feel like it's gonna be great for spooky season, for October, for Halloween, worn with like tights. I could wear some sweater vest over it. I could really layer this up. But I also think that, because it's just a plain black and white dress, it can really be a lot of different things. And I can play with it and get my Wednesday Addams vibes without looking like a 48-year-old woman trying to dress like a child. And that was really why I wanted the proportions of this. I wanted it fitted, a little bit more tailored. A skirt that's a little bit more of a tailored shape, so that you really got the impression that it's more like a sort of, I don't know, it's giving 1960s kind of in a way. I think because the Wednesday dresses originated in the 60s, but it also gives, with the big sleeves and the fitted skirt, this sort of like, I don't know, I think if I wore like a little morning hat, it would kind of look like Merry Widow, like questionable widow. Also, my makeup is a little crazy today. I ended up doing Draculaura makeup for a challenge on Instagram, so I probably wouldn't wear quite this much pink with this dress. But yeah, and I'm wearing my little Sleek and Sugar necklace. I can button this up all the way to the top, and I will probably very rarely wear it this way, but it is an option. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. That is my last entry into Shirtwaist September.